All right, there we go. Moneybass.com out here finishing up a day on Lake Harding. Had a pretty productive day on the lake. Got some nice largemouth. Check it out, guys. All right, came across these nice little cluster of rocks. Basically running the bank with a crankbait through here 1 or 2 times and keep on moving. Nice one right there. All right, got a nice largemouth right there. Out here on Lake Harding. Got another 10-boat tournament coming up. Got to see who will be the next winner of that one. First thing in the morning, just wanted to get out here and keep moving. Run with a crankbait, something moving baits. So I'm gonna run one side like that, come back the other side, skipping docks. Then I'll go out and scan a few things. But today, again, it isn't so much about catching fish, but I do want to catch a few to kind of see what kind of pattern the fish might be on. But looks like I'm getting off to a good start. Found a shell bed and pretty much ran that crankbait through there. All right, fish number 1. Let's see what else we can find out here. All right, I was coming through here on that crankbait. The fish I just caught came right over here off of this seawall. It's kind of a shell bed or something over there. But I saw that on the 360, threw that crankbait through there, pulled it through there a few times, and there he was. Oh, I'm just, you fishing a tournament? Yeah. Oh, you can go ahead through. I'm just out here playing around. I didn't know if you were dropping or if you were casting. No, I'm casting, but I'm just out here playing around. How you doing? Not very good. Yeah. Where you going? Y'all got a tournament up here? I started doing these little 10-boat tournaments. So we'll be up here next week doing that, and then our club tournament is next month around the 16th or something like that. All right, well, good luck. All right, there we go. Carolina rig. He swallowed that one. All right, there we go. I'm out here pre-fishing. This is my first cast off into this ditch. I got another nice fish. Let me show you what I'm looking at on this 360. So basically on this 360, let me put this fish in the live well real quick, come back and show you what I was looking at. All right, so as you can see, I'm using this 360, and you can see the outlines of the ditch. The ditch runs right through this middle part right here. Have it up here on both of them. Sorry for the dirty screens, but I'll get that cleaned up a little later. But basically, I'm just going and casting straight down that ditch and hitting either side of it. Sometimes I'll come down the middle. Sometimes I'll go right to one of the left side or right side, and those fish are just kind of stacked up and just going back and forth through that. Those fish kind of use that as like a little highway to go in and out of this cove. So sometimes they're just sitting in there, sometimes they're passing through. So I'll just keep throwing a crankbait, jig, Carolina rig, just different presentations to them to see which one will work. But I caught that one out of here. Don't really need to catch another one because I am just pre-fishing. So I'm gonna head out of here and keep scanning some other areas and see what else I can find. All right, so I'm just driving around scanning now, going past that point. You can see some rocks and some laydowns kind of in that point, so that'll be a good place to hit with the Carolina rig. I've pretty much found a pattern that I can use to catch my 5 fish, but the thing is I'm gonna need to figure out a way to catch some weight, because right now I think the fish I'll come in with are probably about 2 pounds at best. So I'm gonna scout out some areas now and try to see what I think might bring some of those bigger fish to the boat. But let's go ahead and keep scanning, see what we can come up with. Oh, here we go. There's some laydowns right there. So basically what I was saying with those crankbaits, as you can see, that's the bank. I'll throw that shallow diving crankbait first and let that come to that first area on these laydowns. And as you can see out here, that laydown actually comes way out off of the bank. So I'll get off of these laydowns probably about 10-15 feet from the tip of this laydown. And so the thing about that 360, it will allow me to see the end of that laydown so that I don't accidentally get right on top of it. And then I can throw those 3 crankbaits right back to back at that same laydown, make sure I cover it. And then after I hit it with the crankbait, then I come right behind it with either like a shaky head or a Texas rig creature bait. All right, still out here driving around, trying to see what I can find with this side scan. There's some nice looking rocks, some other structure over there. I'm gonna mark that and go back and drag a Texas rig, Carolina rig through there just to see what it feels like. All right, just going through here scanning some docks. Have the mega imaging set up, as you can see. Set on that megahertz down there. That's let you know that that's mega imaging. And basically all I'm doing is driving by each one of these docks and looking for structure. I've marked a few good ones, and hopefully they'll hold fish on tournament day. But hey, you never know. I've already caught 2 fish for the day. Didn't really need to catch more than that. Found a pretty decent pattern that I know will let me get my 5 fish. But the thing I'm concerned about is getting 5 good fish, or at least 2 good fish, so I can bring home the prize. But we shall see. Man, look at the detail on that imaging. You can count the steps right there. All right, looks like I might have found a road bed, and there's a fish that just jumped. So I'm gonna take some time and scan this, mark this area real good. All right, still scanning, finding some more good looking stuff out here on this side scan. That right there is kind of a secondary point that has a bunch of rocks on it, and it's right next to that ditch. So I'm gonna mark that, and hopefully that'll be an area where fish kind of move around and stage inside of those rocks, and then move in and out of that ditch, maybe chasing bait or something like that. But we'll see. Let's get that marked.